Welcome to MMO Grinder Sidequest, where I take a look at closed beta and trial subscription games, giving you a quick first impression. Today I'll be looking at Brick Force. Ever wanted to play Minecraft and shoot people? This is the closest you're gonna get. Since this game is still in closed beta, but still actively accepting applications, let me give you the rundown. As I mentioned, the game looks pretty Minecraft-inspired, but with the exception of the mass cube-shaped building blocks, the graphics don't have the over-pixelated look of the default graphics of Minecraft. Your character, as well as your opponents, are all large-headed, cutesy characters who look a bit like Lego people, with large blocks for heads. The guns and weapons in the game are a lot more realistically accurate looking, and it's jarring to see a happy, smiling chibi come charging after you wielding an AK-47. It's equally strange to see one crying cutely as you watch them fall to your hail of gunfire. Music and sound is very much upbeat and cute as well, despite the, again, more realistic sound of gunfire. The game might also be the only game I've ever played that uses the sound of a ricocheting bullet as a musical note, so it's just really off-putting. The characters are constantly talking in Korean and giggle and laugh after killing each other. It's a light-hearted tone, even if you are technically using real guns. There are plans to update the speech and sound effects. Of course, the fact that they've hired voice actors that worked on SpongeBob SquarePants, I can't imagine they'll stray too far from that cute angle at all. This game has two modes, Shooter and Sandbox, or as the game currently calls them, Battle and Build. As a shooter, Brick Force is one of the most simplistic shooters out there. As of now, there's no real quirks that make it stand out from any other, although I will say the breakable bricks can make for some interesting gameplay mechanics, where I was able to shoot a floor out from underneath another player. You have 4 weapon types at your disposal: main, sidearm, melee, and grenade. Your main weapon comes in the form of a submachine gun, your sidearm is a pistol, your melee is a wrench, and grenades are... grenades. There are different types of each weapon in the cash shop, each consisting of different stats like rate of fire, accuracy, recoil, and power. At the most, shooting just consists of aiming at whoever's not on your side and firing. You can also get critical hits on enemies by performing headshots, although I'm not entirely sure what constitutes as a headshot, considering that the characters' heads take up nearly half their body, but there's still a seemingly random occurrence. The main draw of the game, at least for the creative types, would be the build mode, where you're asked to choose from a set of grid sizes and backgrounds before you're given free rein to build whatever your heart desires. You're really not limited in this mode either, as you can go as high up on the map as you want, building a simple beachfront assault to a massive office building. It's all up to you. To give you an idea of the kind of potential this map creator can have, one of the default maps you can choose is called Dusty, and it was noticed by those I was playing alongside that it was a recreation of the map D-Dust 2 from Counter-Strike. In order to decorate, select a brick you want with the number keys, or select from a larger list by pressing B. Once you've got the brick you want, left-click to place it where you're aiming, right-click to remove a brick you're aiming at, and middle-click to copy the brick you're looking at. You are limited to pretty simplistic brick types, but can purchase more interesting ones in the cash shop with a brick ticket, allowing access to the luminescent color blocks, and the effects like fire, lights, and even massive guns in the Deco Bricks slot. While you're limited to the amount of deco bricks you can use, you'll have free rein to use as many of the rest of them as you'd like to create your arena. You can invite other people to your map to watch your progress, or even allow friends to assist with the map as well if you want an extra set of hands. Press Ctrl to bring up the menu where you can give editing permission to other players, or kick out an unruly one. Alternatively, you could also just password the room. I'm a bit bummed there's no test mode for maps you're working on, as you'll have to outright register them in order to see how they work, which you have to spend points on. One map I was working on had a broken capture the flag mechanic, and we didn't realize that it wasn't working until the map was fully registered. Hopefully that's something that'll be fixed in the upcoming releases. All in all, I think the most fun from the game will be had in building these maps and battling your friends within them, but let's hope the developers get to implementing the details they're planning on making, and the game might have real potential as a casual title and a creative output. To try your hand at Brick Force, head on over to www.brickforce.com and register for the beta, and wait a few days for your email to arrive. Also, keep an eye out for stress test days where they'll allow anyone to play with or without a beta key. This has been an MMO Grinder Sidequest, and it's time I logged out.